Yeah, it's Toni.
That bastard mayor is fucking with me. I don't take that shit.
Relax, I'll take him out of the equation.
You're a good boy, Toni. That fat fuck should be taking his daily run in the park. Make sure he's out of breath. Permanently. Oh yeah, get his phone. We can see who he's been talking to.
I just stole that, son!
Thank you. Thank you. God, shut up! Bunch of damn clucking hens looking at a cockerel. All right, today, now, you better bring some quarters, because we have a doozy. First, let's meet Matt. Now, Matt's been cheating on his wife. Now, Matt... And I ain't talking about using tradesman's interest. And hit every branch on the way down. You may remember our show a few months ago with Chuck. Now, Chuck and his wife have been married for 3 months, and he says he's not ready yet to have kids.
I want to wait a couple years.
That's your solution? Women, who wants to come up here and beat this man with a stick? Well, we'll catch up with Chuck and his new...
Toni, a few of the guys will be calling you later. Make sure you're around when they arrive. Ciao, Salvatore.
Hey, Toni, get in. Come on, we're going for a ride. Come on, get in, you're driving.
Mickey, what's up?
Come on, Cipriani, what do you think, I'm here to whack you?
Why not make love to a woman? You're not Greek? What is it with the watermelon?
I'm a married woman. I've got 3 kids.
Kids? Are you a goat?
Tonight, Liberty City mourns the passing of its premier son, Mayor R.C. Hole, assassinated while jogging in Belleville Park. LCN would like to take this opportunity to extend its most humble and sincere condolences to his family and loved ones. And later on LCN, don't miss our student fashion spot. It's too cool for school.
Dictionaries I closed last week, but unfortunately, life is nasty and brutish. Oh, regardez.
Salvatore's just down there. Madonna me, what are you waiting for?
Toni, my boy, today's the day you're being made.
Oh, Salvatore, I'm Mr. Leone. Our mama's been waiting for this day.
Hey, Toni, thanks. I'll be in touch.
Come on, pal. I don't want to suck you. 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 3. Antonio, how wonderful to see you!
What's going on?
We're having a party, dear boy, a party. Yes, a morgue party. The first of the season!
Whoa, what the fuck you talking about? A morgue party?
We're gonna have quite a night tonight. But first, we need to go and pick up the guests. Come, before our guests get bored to death. No pun intended. 'Cause they're dead, you know. Our guest of honor is taking a little trip to the pathology labs. Let's not keep him waiting.
Election fever grips the city, but so far only one candidate has stepped forward to replace Mayor R.C. Hole. Businessman Miles O'Donovan has pledged that should he win, his first act will be to bring a swift end to the...
It's the corporate car!
Election fever grips the city, but so far only one candidate has stepped forward to replace Mayor R.C. Hole. Businessman Miles O'Donovan has pledged that should he win, his first act will be to bring a swift end to the industrial action that plagues the city. Tune in for more, later on LCN.
Now, Crow, one thing you've long campaigned against is medication.
Please! God! Anybody! Help!
You're messing with a real gangster now!
Use drugs or tampons or anything that pollutes the water supply.
Exactly. I mean, a little bit of recreational snort is okay, but malaria drugs do bloody favour. They kill more people than they save. To be honest, we're all one people. I honestly believe that. So right, it's okay if some people die as long as I live. Yin and yang, you know what, love? I think my down dog is on eat. Fancy a rail?
No.
No, quite ruins me buzz. My buzz is life, man. It's like one day I was saying to myself, Crow was saying, what does the world need? The world needs you, mate. Me, mate? Yeah, Crow, the world needs you. Right, it was a complicated interior dialogue, fella, but I am a complicated person.
Yeah, you're a rock and roll singer with messianic delusions. Really, completely original. You know, I thought you cared about the environment.
Melissa, look at me. I am the environment. Look at my soul. I know it's a cliche. Rock God wants to save the world, but that does not stop it being right. Listen, I can have sex for 5 hours without coming. My testes swallow the cum. It's incredible. But really, I'm banging into this tantric sex life. I met some really important tribal chiefs down in Zimbabwe. Their initiating means the tribe by butchering an endangered lion and killing a neighbouring tribe. Man, it was beautiful. That's the power of rock and roll, the way Crow does it. We're all one, love. Crowfest 98 for a good cause.
Great. So you heard it from the horse's mouth, people.
Crow's mouth. It's Crow, not...
Shut up! Anyway, that's all we have time for. Crow's new album will be out soon, and in the bargain bin shortly after that. This has been Bleeding World. Recycle, please! We're all suffocating here.
Yeah, saddle.
LCFR, Liberty City Free Radio. The bold truth, just like an eagle.
Now, prepare to get your juices flowing inappropriately with blood-curdling chef Richard Cobb.
Original.
My left ventricle.
The L?
Tony,
How's the campaign?
it's down to the wire and every last vote's gonna count. O'Donovan's campaigners are working those marginal seats hard. But we've got our own bandwagon, so get out there and spread the word!
Pardon me.
6 years ago, I promised the world I would stop singing to end hunger and protest the loss of indigenous species. Of course, I broke that promise. The world's
O'Donovan has 3 wives.
ethnically diverse rock and roll. It was wrong of me to hold something back. With Crowfest, I'll be holding nothing back. We're gonna
Who ate all the pies? O'Donovan.
Rock and roll. Just a little bit of devilish charm.
Wow, so you're helping a lot of indigenous tribes?
Yes, absolutely. They get a no questions asked.
O'Donovan is a junkie.
25%.
25%?
Yeah, it's a very symbolic number. You have to understand the balance. 25% music, 25% communion with nature, and the rest is... It's like this. You may say eating bark and shaman frogs and peyote lizards is for the hallucinogens, but to me it's medicine, right?
Okay.
O'Donovan believes in compulsory buggery.
While we relaxed in between bouts of tantric sex, and she said, Crow, you're a great man. And I said, yeah.
O'Donovan's a communist.
You've got a massive penis. You did well to go solo. And I said, I know it was a shame. They were good guys, but ultimately they were holding me back. And she said, I love you. And I said, I know. That's why I left my first wife and 4 young kids. And she said, that's really spiritual. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so.
O'Donovan dresses in his daughter's underwear.
Don't say that name ever again.
Well, I was just,
That man is dead to me. Dead, do you hear me? That's...
O'Donovan gets naked with hogs.
When the old me died, I really felt I had to do something. I mean, I've been so blessed, and it is my duty to give something back as an artist and a human being.
O'Donovan hates America.
The sacred animal skin take. Great bloke, really spiritual, right? With the money he got from his 41% royalties from the last album, he got himself a submarine. Dumb bastard lives in the jungle. If that's not freedom, I don't know what is.
Okay, so anyway, let's take a break.
Liberty City Free Radio. We will never sell out to the corporations. And now for some more underwriting.
Joshua, what are you doing in here? Is that a nuclear bomb? Where did you learn how to make this?
I found out how on the internet. I'm finally gonna show that bitch teacher, Mrs. Henderson, a thing or two about physics.
The internet may appear like it's full of information, but most of it's the wrong kind of information. Like how to pick locks, steal calls from payphones, and suffocate classmates. Keep off the internet. This message brought to you by Citizens United Negating Technology for Life, People's Safety.
Welcome back. You're on The Breathing World with me, Melissa Chowder. Coming up later, we've got a really interesting piece on cave art in Holland. But first, a Breathing World exclusive.
Antonio, que pasa, amigo?
You do know I'm Italian, don't you, Don? Not, Spanish?
Of course. How silly of me. I just love all the Romance languages. My God, this is good. It tastes just like chicken, but somehow more, sentient. You want some?
I already ate, thanks.
Ugh, too bad. It's fantastic. I have some more delicacies about to be served. The liberals would have a field day, of course, but how little they know of life's real pleasures. Sophistication and democracy have always been such uneasy bedfellows.
Listen, Don, we need to win this election, okay? We need to make sure that there's no skeletons in the closet, if you know what I mean?
Right.
What I mean is, how do we take care of this O'Donovan guy who is covering for, standing in for the Forellis?
The guy has a lot of people canvassing for him. All kinds of deluded people, if you know what I mean. I think we need to have their faith in democracy shaken, if you understand me.
What you mean is that I gotta go beat the crap out of them.
Oh, your passion, Antonio, it's magnificent. It's so, Wagnerian, you know? Arrivederci, amigo. Humphreys, bring out the offal.
Don't make me lose my shit.
Screw this internet thing.
All you fools will work for me.
Dick, you got kids. Always causing trouble.
They'll do it with you, they'll do it to you. And I ain't talking about using the tradesman's entrance. Have you ever heard of a coat hanger?
Yeah. What's the thing?
You're gonna leave me here
I ain't the guy you want to mess with.
Well, we'll catch up with Chuck and his new best friend, Reality Check, in a bit. But right now, let's meet Catherine. Now, repeatedly and expecting different results. Right? Either that or fantasizing about your mother-in-law, but let's move on now. Now, and you keep hitting the buffet. I mean, I like to eat, but I ain't fat. If I can do it, so can you. Fix it, girl. Tell me, what is cheating?
Well, when a
You need to ride that horse in the opposite direction and don't look back. I mean, Catherine, what are your long-term plans, huh?
Well, first I want to have more children, and I really want to retire in Vice City.
I don't mean how many hams you got in the oven or how much lard you... It wasn't a monkey. Christmas is about more than the pedophile in the red suit and the midgets, though sometimes we do get confused with all these cartoon specials on the TV. Now look, life ain't a cartoon. And it sure as hell in a handbasket ain't no game. It's serious, and it's meant to be miserable. Catherine, honey, listen to me. You got some work to do. All right. Be right back after this. Go on, girl.
Coming up next on Heartland Values with Nurse Bob.
I would go 3 or 4 times a week. My friends thought I was real.
Gonna beat you, silly.
Antonio, good to see you. Now, I'm no Democrat, but even I draw the line at vote rigging. Did you know the Forellis own a silent share of a company making the new voting machines?
That's bad, right?
Well, we certainly can't trust them. No, it's best if they all have a major malfunction, if you catch my drift.
Man, I'm jonesing for a rock over here.
If you shave downstairs, he looks a lot bigger. You know, if you remove the brush, the tree looks massive.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, man. Now I don't have to get surgery down there. I just thought I'd share that with us.
people. Who says you can't? What, you a socialist or something?
Talk more about eating people!
Next caller.
Hi, my name's Ursula. I'm a white witch. I am the power of the night.
Oh, hey, you are. Oh, jeez. Okay.
I am your biggest fan.
You aren't gonna complain about my clairvoyance or something. Have you been snorting some mugwort?
Well, of course.
What is with that laugh?
So listen, we're having a meeting over on Progress, and we're all really big fans of yours.
Wow, that's cool. Hey, here's a little advice. Guys really aren't into chicks who say they're witches and they can cast spells and practice magic and they have an altar. I think you're just a confused goth chick.
Hey, I'm not...
You'll be sorry you dropped me. You should act real cool.
Politics or public safety or Dorvatron bondage or something interesting. What's wrong with this town? It's sick. Now, this kind of rubbish never happened to me back in the 80s. The 90s are crap. Do you agree, Line 1?
How should I know? I'm 7.
You are?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of yours. I love the show. Yeah, when I grow up, I want to be a witty radio host with a made-up name.
Aren't you a little young to be listening to this show?
No, my mom lets me listen all day because she works really hard and needs long back.
Why's that?
I don't know. After her tennis lessons, she's always screaming from her room about what a dirty girl she is.
Okay.
Laszlo, do you know what fuck me harder means?
Whoa, dude, don't drop the F-bomb. Yeah, I mean, of course I know what that means.
I thought so. I knew I learned it from somewhere. My mom heard me say it, and I wasn't sure who something that I heard her tennis coach say, or something that you said on the radio. I said it was probably you.
Hey, it wasn't me. This is a show sanitized for your entertainment.
So now you're being sued for $150 million. You're gonna be on welfare, ha ha!
Gee, thanks.
I love you, Laszlo!
Let's take a break. God, I love this town.
This is Beta Station to approaching spaceship SSC. You are out of approach vector. Please respond. Please respond.
How I hate publicity. But it's all part of the game, right?
Right, so.
The Forellis are gonna try and take me out, aren't they?
Don't worry, I'm gonna be riding shotgun.
Oh well, here goes everything.
won't take long. Think I'm a joke? Okay, we're good to go. Oh!
Some quarters because we have a doozy. First, let's meet Matt. Now, Matt's been...
There's another hitman after us!
Now, Matt, is your mistress hot? Hell yeah, she's hot. My father taught me something. With women, if they'll do it with you, they'll do it to you. And I ain't talking about using the tradesman's entrance. Have you ever heard of a coat hanger? Yeah? How can you be so dumb? Did you climb the stupid tree and hit every branch on the way down? You may remember our show a few months ago with Chuck.
I can't fight an election as a virtual recluse. We'll have to think about using different tactics.
I want to wait a couple years.
That's your solution?
Bad news, Tony.
What?
The exit polls are neck and neck. Time for plan B. We steal some of the uncounted votes and we replace them with some of our own.
What was that you said about boat rigging?
Oh, shut up.
Hey, have you ever tried Grand?
Ow, my heart! The last time I
An onion explodes on a plate like a grenade, and you think it's Australia. War and food do not mix unless you are invading. I bet you make your man wear deodorant. You revolt me. Barbarian? Moi? Je suis désolé, Madame Médicis, you are a barbarian. Nobody called Richard Gouplin a barbarian. Rien du tout pas. You Americans, you are all the same, ce sont tous les mêmes. How little you know of la vraie culture, of real culture of le monde. When we joined with the Native Americans to defend you against the British, you forget this. You American, you are all the same, huh? Nobody sit down for dinner anymore. That's because, hey, listen to Richard, okay? I would rather eat contents of my toilet bowl after